The London system is boring. Building a pawn triangle, always developing the pieces in the exact same way, and basically playing the same game over and over again. That's what people think about it, and that is also a big reason why so many chess players hate the London system. But not only is it a fantastic opening for beginners to start with because it is very simple to learn, it can actually also be used as a very aggressive and attacking opening, if you just know how to play it the right way. And that's what we're going to do today again. So let's start with trap number 1. Of course we play d4, knight f6, bishop f4 and reach the starting position of the London system, pawn g6. This is the most commonly played move in this position and is mainly used by players that like either the King's Indian defense or the Grünfeld defense. Now we deviate already from the standard London system setup with pawn to e3, c3, knight to f3, bishop to d3 and so on, and instead play knight to c3. Black as of now has not shown any intentions to play in the center of the board, and if he continues like that, then we'll just play pawn to e4 and control even more of it. That's why in this position, the objectively strongest move is now pawn to d5. We play e3, the bishop comes to a long diagonal, and now we show our aggressive intentions already and push pawn to h4. One of the main moves by black here is to castle, not believing in our attack. And at first thought, this seems natural. I mean, let's think about what black has done until here. He has developed his pieces quickly, he has grabbed space in the center, and he has castled early on. All of which the general opening rules say is good for you and you should do. We continue with our stubborn plan and push the pawn. We just want to open up black's king. By far the most common reply here is knight takes h5. Again, this looks highly logical. Taken with the knight so that the pawn structure in front of the king stays intact and danger is minimized. Here we start sacrificing and take the knight. Black retakes and our queen comes out. Okay, let's now take a deeper look at the position. What is going on? Can this really work? Yes, it can. Black may have a slight edge in material, but if we look closely, all of the other factors are in favor of us. Black did not manage to keep the king safe, and instead the pawn directly in front of it is missing, and with that, the whole king side is opened up and the king is in danger. In fact, the usually so materialistic engine already gives white a close to winning advantage here. There isn't like one concrete variation here that will win the game instantly now, but I'm going to show you an example variation of how it can go by using the most commonly played black moves. So black starts with e6 and redevelop the bishop, instantly threatening a checkmate. Black needs to close that diagonal, and we again bring out a piece with knight f3. Often, black tries to exchange queens, but we of course don't want that and rather retreat. Knight c6 is most often here, and now we castle long. The next moves will likely be some combination of rook h1, knight e2, finding a better spot on the king's side, g4 to open up that diagonal, and maybe knight to g5 or knight to e5. The engine evaluates this position as simply winning for white, and I think playing with this attack should be very fun for you.